George with 7 to shoot for the Clippers. Drives in on Bullock. He goes to the house. Oh, my! Hello, nasty!
A few games, Batum has been very quick with the trigger, regardless of the shot clock. When he catches, he's making a quick decision. Paul George.
Oh, my goodness! Hello, nasty! 4 of 19 from the three-point line. Clippers creeping back into it. George from the line to the lane to the rim.
He does best, identifies where the open spot is, and again, what about
offline? George with the rebound. Here come the Clippers looking to push to the house. And to Bay for 3. Strong. Morris has George leaking out. Making punching.
There's only 6 shots in the first 6 minutes of the fourth quarter.
George. Oh, bucket.
Yeah. Paul George with the, miss between the legs.
George drives on Reeves, spins away, fades, fires. What a shot.
Damian Lillard on George. He goes to work. He spins twice. He is fouled.
And down, use some clock, and get the shot. Norman Powell, a little late coming on the double team.
And those were cash in the first 4 games.
George on the pull-up, nails a 3. Corner being defended by Thornwell. Will throw it to George with 2. George with 1, lets it fly. Good at the gun. Very happy to have him back. Paul George, salute.
Paul George cut off by Ennis. Almost had the steal. George with
George directs traffic. 2 seconds left. Contested 3.
Last night as well, trailing by as many as 17 to the Lakers. George, can he get the 3 back?
George sizing up Tice. Paul George, the step back.
Advantage Mavs by 3. Nice handles by Paul George.
Tough matchups against Virginia and Cornell Park.
Paul,
the player of the year.
Clippers are going to go small against Embiid after the 2 fouls from Zoo. George double clutcher, lay it in.
So Paul George with 17 points. He's also got 5 rebounds, and he's got another 3.
13 points, 7 rebounds. It's a 10-2 Clipper run, making it now approaching 6 to play. Oh, he's got 5 rebounds. He'll come the other way. 40% shooting for the Clippers inside.
Sizing up O'Neal. The drive inside for 2 and a foul.
5 of his last 20 from distance. Richardson for 3. Oh, what a feed from George.
Looks like they're trying to get to Morris, but Paul George will look to try to close out this half.
Cassell and Šamanić getting ready to come into the game for the Spurs. Paul George and
Lob to Leonard. Oh, my. 64. Give credit to the Blazers. Can Paul George make a pay? He does. Maintains the bounce. Lobs it to man and flushes it king for the lead. George puts it up off the window. It's good. George for the lead.
Contract with his performance in the playoffs. George 3 down and got it.
By just 6, all things considered. Hartenstein gets free inside to the rim with a left hand.
Too, coming out in the zone defense. They're back in the man right now. The Mavericks. See Paul George off just
Armed with all the information tonight. Towns leaves it short. Here we go. You're all clear, kid.
George!
Paul George gets it off in time.
Oh, he banks it in!
PG and Kawhi and the other guys. But I don't think you could say, Brian, that this Clipper roster can't play fast and win.
It's all said and done. George. Oh, my! Look out below! They are very happy to have him back. Paul George salutes a pair of defenders. Oh, and throws it down with a couple of hands.
not rated.
George going to have to shoot it. In the air. Got it!
See the quick double team of Kawhi and Leonard when they saw that Doncic had it by himself.
Oh, and Paul George flushes it in. Counted and a foul.
Leonard on the floor for LA. George. Big.
4 on the 24. Paul George downside along with the Clippers. There'll be no shot blocking at the rim. George jumper. Got him. Richards gets inside. Pass deflected. Another steal. Man,
to George. George the finish. Shot's good and one.
For the Clippers, Bledsoe looking for a zoo. Now late for Paul George. Gonna have to bail out the Clippers with a mid-range.
He's so flat. It's got great rotation, but just a little flat.
Clipper defense, but we got a long way to go till we get to that game.
George glides in front. Lots of time to play here. Clippers looking for their 6th consecutive win after opening up the year 1-4. George fumbles down the lane off the glass.
And the rebound collected by Paul George. George drives in on Brunson, swivels to the baseline, puts it up off the window. Bulls were 3 for 10, and now 8 of 17. Reggie Jackson was the 5th and final starter to score. This is George. Great look at a 3. And it's George.
Sometimes gets a little overzealous.
The first second chance bucket of the game for the Wolves. He's a terrific leader. He's got Miami playing some of the best basketball in the Eastern Conference. George, a contested jump.
That looks so comfortable there from Derek. Nice little spin move. Find that in between shot.
Points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists in the first quarter. George for 3. It's good. 7. Just under the 8-minute mark.
Down on the floor is Powell. George steps back, takes a peek, and Casso. Cody the foul, blew it. Trying to get it back in. PG checks the rear view. Long strides, chops his steps into the lane, but 1-2, count it.
Here's Paul George.
That if Kevin Garnett's the big ticket, that Anthony Edwards should be the main event.
Well, 85-63 Clippers. 4 minutes to play in the quarter. George all alone for 3. Holds the finish in it.
With the outstanding defense, Paul George with excellent pump fake and then baseline.
For Dallas, Clippers trail by 3. George tries to play a 2-man game with Zoom. Calls his own number. Oh, reorganized.
Clippers take possession. Paul George has had the hot hand in the second. Defended by Lillard. Drives it to the end line. Jumps up.
Comes back to Reggie Jackson here. Paul George, he gets loose.
And it's an 8-0 run.
Defense by the Clippers. The Blazers never got the ball reversed to the other side of the floor. They played 2 on 2 on one side.
Counted, continuation for George, and 1.
9, using some veteran guile that time. Put the Blazers on top by 10. George, the crossover, step back, got a rattler.
Especially in the morning.
My experience is I'm not a professional athlete. It feels like you're stepping on a hot
O's matching up. Teams that have high expectations this season. George off to a great start tonight. Little shake and bake. High arching shot. Scores over Covington.
Coming offline. George with the rebound. Here come the Clippers looking to push to the house. Along with 27 points. Clippers are down by 6. George, can he do it again?
When you have a player that's special like Paul George, ability to create space and get a shot.
Kennard back to George. Clippers by 7. George knocks the two thus far.
Set the hook that time, baby. Back to a cut by Paul George.
15 to play in the game. Clippers by 3. George.
The isolation, the complete side of the floor.
Oh,
Here, at least early on.
Or get on the offensive board. Jackson drives, goes right to the goal late.
Yeah, I mean that is the highest compliment. There's an edge to that group.
Everybody walking around with a puffy. Chaz wanted a backcourt violation. Morris lines it up. Oh, he's feeling it.
They've got to get better defense. They have not defended well on this court thus far.
Paul George.